The time now, it's 11 o'clock on this Tuesday night, February 25th, 2014. Time now for Weather Magician PJ Wiggins, the late night report. Tuesday night, February 25th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Your current conditions at 11 o'clock in North Massachusetts got a temperature of 21 degrees with fair skies, humidity of 54%, wind speeds what's about 5 miles per barometer. Straight up at 96 inches, dew point about 7 degrees, visibly 10 miles, wind chill about 14 degrees. Okay, let's take a look at our radar scope. It shows
racetrack into a gaming hotspot.
News Identifies Julie Lonchuk is live at Suffolk Downs tonight with the breaking details. Julie, a long way to go.
So it shows a couple of benches of snow showers in central portions of New Brunswick, east central portions of Quebec. Lighter snow showers in southeastern portions of
For the second time in 4 months.
Prince Edward Island, a couple of benches of snow showers in northwestern portions of Vermont, for northeastern portions of New York State. Central portions of New York State and a bunch of snow showers in eastern portions of Ontario, for western portions of New York State, down for western Pennsylvania, down for West Virginia, stretching out of Ohio, down for southern Indiana, Illinois, stretching out of central Missouri, down for northern Kansas, down for Colorado, where bunch of snow showers over Michigan, down for central UP, Michigan, down for southern Ontario, down for eastern portions of Ontario. Rain showers, western portions of Alabama, down for Mississippi, down for southern Kentucky, down for Louisiana, down for eastern portions of Texas here.
From the beginning, it was a David versus
And Metro Cloud with rain showers from northern portions of Mexico down for western Texas, down for southern Mexico, down for Arizona. Back to the rain showers off the California coastline here. Off the northern California coastline here. Fierce snow showers in southeastern portions of Saskatchewan. Snow showers in west central portions of Alberta. And snow showers in northeastern portions of British Columbia. What about Wyoming? Good evening. 50 degrees with 15 degrees with scattered clouds.
Then voted in the entire election in Everett.
Okay, let's take a look at our satellite loop. It shows better clouds from western portions of Mexico down for southern portions of Arizona, down for New Mexico, down for Texas, down for Louisiana, down for Oklahoma, and Arkansas, down for Central Plains, stretching out Ohio Valley, down for western Pennsylvania, and New York, and the Great Lakes, and stretching out Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Better clouds from eastern portions of
investigating reports of lasers.
Eastern portions of Quebec and stretching out in northern New Brunswick. Better clouds covering Nova Scotia and stretching off New England coastline here. Better clouds from covering west Pacific coast states from California, stretching out in Oregon and down for Washington State and down for western portions of Idaho.
On Summer Street.
Better clouds from northeastern portions of Saskatchewan down for central Manitoba.
House fight with another inmate.
Alright, let's take a look at our
Confirming that the former Patriot has been moved to a
map situation here.
area of the Bristol County House of Correction. Our partners at the Fall River Herald News report that Hernandez got into a fight today. New charges could be filed.
Line of high pressure searching from southern Saskatchewan down for the Dakotas and then for Iowa. High pressure center in northern Mexico. High pressure center down for the Baja California. Yeah, Mexico. Cold front down for organization from Idaho down for Wyoming, stretching it down to Carolina, Mexico, and the cold front from Texas, stretching to Louisiana, down to the Gulf States, and then down for southern Georgia, stretching out to the Carolinas, and stretching out to sea. With warm front with it. Front by from Albany, New York, stretching up into northern New England and then to New Brunswick. Another front by from Tennessee down for northern Alabama, New Georgia, and western South Carolina. Front by from central Southern California, stretching down Baja California, then western Mexico.
Police have been on the scene behind the
Low pressure centered in central Mexico. Low pressure in the Carolinas and low pressure off the Carolina coastline here.
being investigated.
24 degrees our temperature right now here in Boston. It's 34 out in Washington, D.C., 53 in Atlanta, 75 in Miami, 72 in Brownsville, 48 in Dallas, Texas, 16 in Kansas City, 11 in Chicago, 0 in Minneapolis, 3 above in Great Falls, Montana, 13 in Denver,
For you in terms of snow tomorrow. But first,
61 out in Albuquerque, 54 in Salt Lake City, 57 in San Francisco, 60 in Los Angeles, 50 in Seattle, and 3 above in Great Falls, Montana.
very cold again.
Okay, let's take a look at our current conditions around the region. It is regional temperatures. It's 23 in Boston, it's 18 out in
First of all, there's no threat.
Bedford, 19 in Beverly, 23 in Gloucester, 20 in Norwood, 17 in Taunton, 21 in New Bedford, 23 in Marshfield, 19 out in Falmouth, 23 out in Chatham, 25 in Provincetown, 26 in Nantucket, 25 in Martha's Vineyard, 27 out in
Maybe a coating or a half an inch. For the rest of
Buzzards Bay, 24 out in
late morning to mid-afternoon,
Wesley, 27 in
no shower.
Block Island, 18 in
More like a squall.
Smithfield, 18 in Southbridge, 18 in Webster, 22 out in
If we get any accumulation at all,
Milford, 16 in Worcester, 20 in Pittsburgh, 18 in Orange, 20 in
something
Great
significant.
Field, 18 in Amherst, 20 in Springfield, and then Winslow, 22 in Hartford, 19 in Waterbury, 22 in Danbury, 17 in Meriden, 28 on in New London, 24 in New Haven, 24 in Bridgeport, 28 in Montauk, 25 in Islip, 28 in New York City, 17 in Albany, 17 in Bennington, 15 in Concord, New Hampshire, and Manchester, New Hampshire, 18 in Keene, New Hampshire, and Nashua, New Hampshire, 23 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Here.
And of course, we're not getting actual names of those measles patients, but we are learning where they live.
Alright, let us take a look at our HBC forecast discussion here.
Who's now at risk? Samba Restaurant on Route 9 in Framingham, open for dinner, but earlier it was the scene of a measles.
Arctic air continues to filter into the eastern two-thirds of the country. Showers and thunderstorms are expected in the Gulf states, and much needed precipitation should move into the drought circuit in California. Arctic air filtering down from California should.
And lives in Framingham.
Arctic air filtering down from Canada should continue to spread across the eastern two-thirds of the country. Temperatures will stay below average over a good portion of the nation in locations from the northern plains that are could even see daytime high temperatures more than 20 to 30 degrees below normal. Conditions should be fairly dry when in the air. Mass of the Arctic air mass by an impulse of energy racing for the float aloft to the triggered light snow showers while it quickly drops for the northern and central Rockies Tuesday evening and then streaks for the Ohio Valley and the northern middle United States by Wednesday morning. Also a second system dropping down from central Canada should help ignite light showers over the upper Great Lakes on Wednesday. At the leading edge of the Arctic air invading in the east, the frontal boundary will serve a focal point for convection across the southern tier of the nation on Tuesday night and Wednesday. A decent amount of moisture gathered and drawn out from the Gulf Coast should fuel some organized areas of moderate heavy rains over the Gulf Coast states. The boundary and associated precipitation should drop down in the Gulf by early Thursday, but Friday will see continued shower and thunderstorm activities as the front pushes front the sunshine state. A ridge breaking the down out west will precipitation from an approach and Pacific system to spread inland over the western United States. Drought-stricken California should see the brunt of the action, with the highest totals should be expected along the coastal and Sierra Nevada ridge. Temperatures should be low enough to support plenty of accumulated snows along the Sierras. Okay, forecast discussion for New England. It will go like this here. Unseasonably cold weather continue into this weekend. There will be a few opportunities for some snow showers. Otherwise, dry weather will dominate. A more significant storm may affect our region sometime late Sunday and early next week.
Smashed cell phone for clues. The state says anything uncovered will remain sealed until that case goes to trial. The 15-year-old is accused of.
Okay, let us take a look at our
high last October.
snow for Wednesday. It's cold weather continues throughout the week. Light snow showers expected Wednesday and Thursday. However, little accumulation is expected. Snowfall Wednesday, less than a foot. Nope, less than an inch or so for much of the region for the southern New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and the Cape Islands. And another storm on.
Really, this is a problem in so many towns, and soon here in Brockton, a new drug.
Thursday bringing more few amounts of snow. Total snowfall accumulations for 2 days. A widespread 1 inch or so for much of the region here. Okay, let's take a look at our bus stop forecast here. 7 a.m. 19 degrees with snow showers and 29 degrees 2 p.m. with snow showers. So the snowstorm that's going to be significant on Wednesday. Just a little weak with just a little snow. Okay, let's take a look at our hazardous weather outlook here. Nope. Let's go to the 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Overnight, increased clouds with low and 12 degrees. West wind about 5 miles per coming common after midnight. Wednesday, snow showers likely beginning before 3 p.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny skies at near 29 degrees. Light and variable wind becoming west about 10 to 15 miles per hour in the morning. Chance of precipitation 60%. New circulation less than 1 inch possible. Wednesday night, mostly clear skies, low 9 degrees. Northwest wind about 5 to 9 miles per hour coming after midnight. Winds could get as high as 22 miles per hour. Thursday, chance of snow showers mainly after 2 p.m. Increased clouds without low high near 27 degrees. Light southwest wind increase to 9 to 14 miles per hour in the morning. Winds could get as high as 25 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 30%. New circulation less than 1 inch possible. Thursday night, a slight chance of snow showers before 8 p.m. Part gust got low in 12 degrees. West wind about 11 to 14 miles because it has 34 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation 20%.
Just never know.
Friday, sun skies high near 25 degrees. Friday night, podcast skies low in 10 degrees. Saturday, mostly clouds skies high near 33 degrees. Sunday night, a chance of snow, mostly clouds skies high low near 22 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Sunday, chance of snow, part sun skies high near 33 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. Sunday night, a chance of snow, mostly clouds skies low in 18 degrees. Chance of precipitation 40%. Monday, chance of snow, mostly clouds skies high near 32 degrees. Chance of precipitation 50%. Monday night, a chance of snow showers, both skies and low near 23 degrees, chance of precipitation 4%. And for Tuesday, chance of snow showers, both skies high near 33 degrees, chance of precipitation 30%. Peters, what a phrase of the night.
Tomorrow, the team is launching a new crime.
A touch of snow tomorrow, and the cold will continue. That's the BJ with the good night with a good positive. Be see you tomorrow morning. Good night.
You're going to see posters that are